2018 Infiniti QX60 review. A soft ride and many features increase the risk for QX60, a top-notch pick for just a long-distance people mover. With 3-row seating, a plush interior along with a strong V6 engine, the 2018 Infiniti QX60 is a brilliant way to move a household down the road. Ride comfort and straightforward third-row access remain this crossover SUV's strong suits, and recent performance upgrades allow it to become as quick as it's comfortable. It's tempting to consider the QX60 to be a tall wagon or perhaps a minivan built with conventional doors, and a worthy alternative with the minivaniverse. Easy access to your roomy third row, in spite of a child's car seat installed, because of the tilt and slide function from the second row seats, definitely makes the QX60 great for families out and about, while its fluid styling and also a classy interior will not look out of place at finer functions. A robust V6 engine associated with a continuously variable automatic transmission, CVT, provides each Infiniti respectable power and refinement. Since CVTs will not have predetermined shift points, acceleration is definitely on tap. With that power and its cushioned ride and quiet cockpit, the QX60 gets the right ingredients for 2 long interstate drives along with daily short trips to function and play. Infiniti makes smaller, sportier SUVs, but it's not one of them. The QX60 is often a people mover through and through. What's new? For 2018, the QX60 adds rear door alert, a normal feature that could remind drivers of passengers, pets, or objects possibly left out after switching from the ignition. Sensors can detect if your rear door was opened previous to driving, which enables it to issue an alert if your rear door isn't opened at the conclusion of their drive. Unless you regularly travel in snow or on slippery roads, skip the all-wheel drive version with the QX60. After that, the one decisions involve option packages. Most with the options you need require springing for both the Premium and Premium Plus packages unfortunately, but are worth having. Beyond that, we say skip the pricey Deluxe Technology package. Almost all of its worthwhile stuff is within the much more affordable Driver Assistance package. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Infiniti QX60 comes in 1 trim level, with or without all-wheel drive. A hybrid version is additionally available, reviewed separately. A variety of option packages can be obtained, however, to tailor the QX60 to match your sensibilities and budget. The front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive variants are powered with a 3.5-litre V6, 219.5 horsepower, 270 pound-feet of torque, paired to your continuously variable automatic transmission, CVT. We're fans with the CVT, which helps make the most in the V6's power. Standard features include 18-inch wheels, automatic xenon headlights, LED fog lights, heated side mirrors, a sunroof, an energy liftgate, keyless entry and ignition, leather upholstery, tri-zone automatic climate control, power adjustable and heated front seats, a 60-40 split folding second row, a 50-50 split folding third row, Bluetooth connectivity, a 7-inch central touchscreen display, a rear-view camera, plus a 6-speaker head unit with satellite radio, a CD player along with a USB port. V6 models get 3 more charge-only USB ports. When considering a QX60, the bulk in the decision-making depends upon option packages. They include Premium, Premium Plus, Driver Assistance, Theater, Deluxe Technology, as well as the 20-inch wheel and tire packages. The Premium package has roof rails, remote ignition, driver seat memory settings, a heated controls, a 13-speaker Bose subwoofer, along with an enhanced keyless entry and ignition system which could remember by far the most recent driver's audio, climate and navigation preferences. The Premium Plus package has front and rear parking sensors, a 360-degree parking camera system, automatic wipers, an 8-inch touchscreen display, a navigation system, voice controls, Bluetooth audio connectivity, as well as the Infiniti InTouch electronics interface together with the brand's connection telematics service. The Driver Assistance package has adaptive cruise control, a forward collision warning system with automatic braking, a rear cross-traffic alert and backup collision intervention system, automatically applies the brakes should the driver doesn't act, a blind spot monitoring system, active trace control, automatically adjusts engine output and braking to improve cornering feel, as well as the eco pedal. The accelerator pedal automatically pushes back if your driver is driving within a fuel-wasting fashion. The theater package adds a dual-screen rear seat entertainment system as well, being a 120-volt power outlet. The deluxe technology package bundles the contents in the driver assistance package and adds automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, and lane departure warning, lane keeping assist. Other upgrades include 20-inch wheels, a panoramic sunroof, ventilated front seats, heated second-row seats, a powered third-row seat, upgraded climate control with air filtration, along with the 15-speaker Bose surround sound speakers. 20-inch wheels and tires with an in-car Wi-Fi package are offered separately. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically can be purchased in multiple versions, although trim levels share many aspects. The S in this particular review use our full test in the 2017 Infiniti QX60, 3.5 liters V6, CVT automatic, AWD. Driving. Infiniti is normally synonymous with performance, nevertheless the QX60 is a lot more focused on hauling occupants in comfort and quiet. Its soft suspension and numb steering curb its sporting aspirations, but acceleration is satisfactory. Acceleration. The V6 engine is smooth and has now noticeable punch, especially from mid-range up. It's also reasonably quiet at highway speeds. The CVT is smooth and simulates gear changes at full throttle, which avoids those unpleasantly long stints at high RPM. A sprint to 60 miles per hour takes 7.3 seconds. Braking. There's a linear brake feel when driving about, plus the response is never abrupt. It felt a tad spongy during panic stops in the test track, but stopping distances were a little better than average to the class. Steering. The steering feels artificial in terms it builds effort off-center. There really isn't great feel for if the wheels are straight ahead. In using a quick 3-point turn, the assist can appear heavy and slow to retort. Handling. Lots and a lot of body roll, this suspension is soft and sloppy. The QX60 understeers watchily even around slow turns and, as a result, actually handles better. Wonderful traction control systems on. Not exactly a sports utility vehicle. Drivability. Though we'd usually prefer a traditional automatic transmission spanning a CVT, the QX60 is definitely an easy-to-drive crossover. This is aided by its linear gas pedal and brakes, and steering which is light with the most part. Eco mode changes the throttle pedal feel that can help maximize fuel efficiency. Comfort. If you're looking for just a quiet and cozy people mover, you could have just found your ride. The QX60 is exceptionally quiet, the ride is comfy as well as the climate controls work phenomenally well. Our only complaint could be that the seats are able to use softer foam. Seat comfort. The front seats are firm but nonetheless quite comfortable. The second row isn't super plush either, however it offers stadium seating. The third row has good head and foot room, but adults may find their knees level making use of their chest. Ride comfort. The suspension assimilates most bumps well, even though carrying several passengers. But there's a tautness towards the ride which was unexpected, for the way the QX60 rolls through corners. Noise and vibration. The QX60 does a great job of isolating road and wind noise. Even on rough pavement, you can carry on a conversation without raising your voice. We did detect some faint rattle coming from the dash with all the radio powered down, but it really was intermittent. Climate control. The seat coolers are fantastic, plus the seat heaters get really toasty. There is a lot of cooling and heating capacity inside climate system, and then there are redundant hard buttons and touchscreen controls for simple use. Interior. The QX60 carries a luxurious and thoughtfully designed interior. It not simply looks good, but it can be spacious and it has easy-to-find controls. We also just like the easy access towards the third row. Ease people. The infotainment control knob is good for dash, requiring besides a reach but additionally a deliberate glance up to find it. The touchscreen interface is often a nice alternative, nevertheless it doesn't alleviate this problem. The menus are pretty intuitive to navigate. Getting in, getting out. Front entry is merely okay, the step-in height could possibly be on the upper limit for shorter people. Passengers will quickly realize it's easy to hit their heads entering your second row. For its class, the QX60 has one on the most accessible third rows due to your unique sliding and tilting second row. Driving position. It's no problem finding an ideal driving position within the QX60. The seat offers good array of adjustment, although power lumbar support won't offer positional adjustment. Roominess. Up front, you'll find a good amount of headroom and also good elbow and shoulder room. The center armrest is a useful one and wide. The second row also has a fantastic amount of knee-room and slides back 5.5 inches, but it really feels short on headroom. The third row has livable knee-room as well as reclines, a thoughtful touch. Visibility. The second row headrests slightly obstruct the scene directly rearward as well as over your shoulder, though the large windows provide decent visibility. The large windshield pillars obstruct the leading view somewhat, nevertheless the 360-degree camera system greatly simplifies parking. Quality. Other as opposed to hard plastic dash, the QX60's cabin trimmings are appealing, with fine leather and attractive wood. The usual Infiniti quality is there in abundance. Above average workmanship at average pricing. Utility. As with many three-row SUVs, available cargo space is heavily dependent upon how many passengers you're carrying. There's a decent number of storage for small items from the cabin, but other vehicles provide superior space utilization. Small item storage. The glove box is generously sized and you will find a decent sized center armrest pin, a sunglass holder and rubberized cubby ahead on the gear selector. The door storage pockets will fit an ordinary water bottle, but not additional. However, you will find 14 cup holders as a whole. Cargo space. At 15.8 cubic feet, cargo room behind the upright third row is scarce, nevertheless it expands greatly while using seats folded. The button to take the seats back up can be a nice convenience. Child safety seat accommodation. There are 4 lower latch anchors for the outboard seats from the second row, the other set to the third row. Although you access the anchors involving the seat cushions as an alternative to underflip covers, there is a good amount of room for seat installation and removal, with easy access to your third row. Technology. Infiniti is really a company that typically likes to push the boundaries on technology. Nonetheless, its infotainment offering from the QX60 falls behind most on the competition. Driver aids, however, remain strong. Audio and navigation. Although the optional navigation system incorporates 3D building graphics, the device looks a little dated. It works well, though the clarity from the graphics is really a step behind its competition. The optional 13-speaker Bose stereo audio does not disappoint. Smartphone integration. Pairing Bluetooth is often a little clunky. It didn't automatically pair the telephone and audio connections once we tested it by having an Android phone, so you have to manually add the Bluetooth audio connection. Driver aids. The automatic foot brake is unique and works smoothly. It says an adaptive cruise control system devoid of the cruise function activated. Blind spot monitoring, back and front object detection, and lane departure warning are offered, in separate packages. Voice control. The native voice controls are antiquated and slow to retort. Pressing the button introduces a menu prompt, however it's tougher to input than typical infotainment controls. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay would drastically improve things, nonetheless they aren't available.